The BOS Dizzy is the only fork in BOS's lineup which is designed for cross-country. It's a 29er fork, but it actually has the same damping system in it as BOS's DeVille 27.5 Enduro fork. It has relatively narrow 32mm stanchions. I say relatively narrow, but again, this is a cross-country fork. It's nice and distinctive looking. There's loads of cutaways in the brace here. It weighs a claimed 1,580 grams, which, I mean, sort of give or take, seems to be pretty much on the money. It's got lots of nice red anodizing. It's got its own proprietary through axle. It's quite a pretty looking thing, and it is really quite light. The damping system works basically, there are three main settings. We have hard and soft on the top here, with a middle section. The middle one is actually set up at the moment a little bit closer to soft than it is to hard, but this is something you can actually adjust yourself if you want to. Hard is essentially a complete lockout, surprise surprise. Soft is completely open. Interestingly, BOS have this idea that soft, the completely open setting you have when you're specifically doing very fast, level, slightly stuttery stuff, so with very little kickback. You keep it in trail most of the time, and the lockout is only for fire road climbs, for example. I actually tried riding it in the fully open setting on a couple of descents, but found it didn't really work any better than the trail setting. I just kept it in trail pretty much all of the time, except for if I was doing fire road climbs. I'm not, a caveat here, a particularly cross-country-ish type of guy. I don't tend to ride sort of fast, but I do tend to ride like a lot of loose stuff. I ride quite steep things. And at this, actually, the BOS surprised me. This one has 120mm of travel, and although it has got those 32mm stanchions, which are reasonably flexy theoretically, the damping is absolutely wonderful. I didn't find it bound down at all on hard corner or anything like that. It didn't feel particularly twangy. It certainly wasn't as noodly as something like a SID. I thought the fork worked extremely well. Overall, if you're after a reasonably lightweight, quite spendy, I'll be honest with you, but a reasonably lightweight and extremely well-functioning fork, I say that the BOS Dizzy is actually recommended.